Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to MHF people. Listen, this was a proper Champions League semi-final. Back and forth, absolutely brilliant. We'll talk about that. So if you're here, 100 people right off the bat. So hit that like button, people. Get us to 100 likes right away, people, because it makes a lot of difference for us, of course. Hit that like button, people. Subscribe to the channel, though, if you are new. Proper Champions League final, wasn't it? And you think Madrid are favorites because they play at home. No, I saw it different a little bit. We'll speak about Jude Bellingham, what he did. Also, we'll speak about, I don't know, Jamal Musiala should go to the Premier League. A lot of people are saying. Also, there is a rumor going around, people. Probably watched it on the thumbnail. Jack Grealish to Chelsea. Another raid by Chelsea for Manchester City. Imagine that. Jack Grealish. I'm not sure if you guys think it's gonna work or not. Jack Grealish to Chelsea is on. But in my well, let's speak about the game today. I wanted to dissect the game a little bit. But it's all right. You know what I mean? I actually think, before we speak about Grealish, before we speak about that, listen, guys, I want you guys to do me a favor, right? We're building this up. You guys, the only way you can help this channel now is to leave what you're doing and hit the like button. It's underneath the live chat. It looks like thumbs up, right? Husam is going to show you in a second, right? How to do it. Close the live chat if you're on your phone and hit the like button, because it makes all the difference in the world, right? The like button is right there. It makes all the difference in the world, because this is how YouTube knows that there are interactions on this channel, and it pushes this to different people. We are on the way to 4K, right? The game today, in my opinion, showed how Ancelotti wants to play. Is this? And I'm gonna present a couple of questions to Husam, of course, and to you guys in the chat, of course. Is this how football should be played? Or is it Pep way? Which one would you prefer? Is it Pep's way of playing football, the Arteta way, the more controlled way of playing football? Or is it whatever win me the game, I'm gonna wing it every game? Let's call it, and I'm not gonna say it's the Klopp's way, Ancelotti way, Thomas Tuchel way, you know what I mean, Antonio Conte way, who sometimes will have position, sometimes will defend, sometimes will do this, sometimes will do that. Which one is it? Which one is more beneficial to the viewers? Which one is more beneficial? I know that a lot of people say, but Pep Guardiola wins all the games, all the trophies, right? But I'm sure that a lot of people got entertained today. A lot of people got entertained today. And is it better for the players, though? Like, it's not about the catenaccio on the defensive side, but also there's a balance. Like we saw today, 50-50, Kana, Bayern Munich had in the position a little bit, Real Madrid. Which one is the one would you prefer? Number one, which one is the one would you prefer to watch?
I think this should be the topic that we start with. And big up to all of you guys. As my guy Mo said, listen, there's 200 people in here already. We ain't even started yet. So please like the video, please subscribe, all of that good stuff. So hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video as well. That share button is very important. I just shared it on my community tab as well. So big up to you guys. Please like and subscribe. We'll get to the super chats in a bit. We'll speak about them. All the super chats we'll address and we'll unpack and we'll give them the due time. But in terms of football, look, we were both neutrals, Mo. Let us know who you support in the chat right now. Don't write me your life story. Just write me the name of the club you support. As a neutral, this is the type of Champions League games that we want to watch. As a neutral, this is exactly what we like seeing. This is exactly what we like watching. Bro, chance after chance after chance after chance. Real Madrid getting the ball for like 10, 15 minutes, dominating, creating chances. And then Bayern Munich getting the ball for 10, 15 minutes, dominating, creating chances. And then Real Madrid get the ball again. And then Bayern Munich get the ball again. And etc., etc., etc. Like, everyone just had a go. Everyone had a chance. Everyone had an opportunity. And for me, I'm just looking at this current situation with football, And I'm glad we finally saw something different. You know, Thomas Tuchel, Carlo Ancelotti, none of them played, you know, the kind of the possession, you know, pass left, pass right 500 million times. You know, Arteta wasn't there either, so that didn't happen. So in the game, you know, Madrid versus Bayern Munich, it was beautiful to watch. It was entertaining. It was everything that you need from a Champions League fixture. It was an all-time classic. Like, you could talk about this game maybe 5, 6, 7 years from now. It wasn't even any VAR involved. Nothing changed in the game. It was just pure football, sauce football.
Remind me to touch on the VAR thing, because
Which
because no, remind me to touch on the VAR and how the referees ref the game themselves. They didn't wait for any help from outside.
Yeah, 100%.
That was very important, though. But remind me later, because
I'll
it makes
touch on-
football way better.
Realistically, bro, like, you guys understand something. When I grew up watching football, when Mo grew up, camera, hello. When Mo grew up watching football, it's the same exact stuff.
No,
It's the same exact
don't
stuff.
say
It's
when Mo grew up
15
watching
minutes.
football.
15 minutes domination one team, 15 minutes domination second team, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. It wasn't possession, pass left, pass right 600 million times and khalas, that's it. No. Like, teams played football, bro. Teams played football. Teams played football this way. And this is why today's game was extremely entertaining. I think, before I get into the decisions, I said
No,
something.
but tell me, Lori Sani tried
Yeah.
to dribble 3 players, scored a wonderful goal. Would that goal happen in the other brand of football?
No.
Bro, the guy took if you're asking anyone, wallahi, that's not a dig at Manchester City, because Manchester City win all the trophies, right? They win all the leagues. They won a treble. But what Sani did there, probably, if you're asking anyone before he started the first dribble, what are the chances of this ball ending in the back of the net? They'll tell you 5%, 10%. But he did it anyway. And at the end, he produces amazing goal. That's it. That's the thing. This is why, and I get it. I want Pep Guardiola to coach my team. I would love a Pep Guardiola, win every game, dominate every game.
But can we just make a distinction quickly? Here's the thing, chat. Let me just say this. Big up to you, Lemmy, from Hamburg, saying hi from Germany. Big up to you. One thing I want to tell you to the chat, guys, let's distinguish entertainment and success are not on the same side. So let's just right now say one of the most entertaining clubs to watch in the league this season is Brighton. They're not successful at all. They are not anyone's rival in the chat. They're just fun to watch. Sometimes, chat, regarding entertainment and putting it directly next to success has nothing to do with it. If you are a Manchester City fan and you're getting success, why should you care about Husam and Mo being entertained? You shouldn't care. Your club is successful. Yeah, you shouldn't care. That's just the reality. None of you should give a F whether you're entertaining or not. Even when you support your own club, you don't care about entertainment, 100%. But we're talking from a football perspective, from neutrals and stuff like that. At the end of the day, entertainment is entertaining when you're watching a game as a neutral. As an example, by the way, I'm saying this about my club, even Mo agrees. Liverpool are very entertaining to watch because they give the opposition chances. They themselves get chances, one-on-one defending, one-on-one attacking. It's entertaining to watch. It doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Success and entertainment are not equal. There are many clubs that are entertaining to watch that aren't necessarily successful. And there are clubs that are entertaining to watch and successful, like Real Madrid. Perfect example. Entertaining and successful. Like Liverpool, entertaining and successful. Inter Milan, for me, when who was شو كان اسمه المدرب
we're very entertaining this year, by the way. We're 50% ball position.
2 years ago. Who was the guy before Inzaghi? 2 years ago.
There was Conte.
No. The guy that won you the league before Inzaghi.
Nobody won me the league before Inzaghi. Conte is the one. Conte is the one that won me the league before Inzaghi.
Okay. After Conte, before Inzaghi, who was manager?
No, nobody. It's just that was it.
So Inzaghi took over directly, even the year you finished third or second?
Second. Yeah, Inzaghi.
The year you finished second, Inzaghi was manager.
Yes,
Inter were very
Inzaghi managed 2 seasons. Lost the league once to Milan, and then lost the league to Napoli, and then and then
Yeah.
won the league.
They were very entertaining to watch. So look,
Spalletti, you mean Spalletti that before Conte? It wasn't entertaining. It was crossing, inshallah.
Then listen, it might.
I think you're missing the point.
It might be just Inzaghi when you didn't win the league.
Yeah, that season we were very entertaining, but we conceded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very entertaining, man. Why are you acting like I said something crazy?
Because I'm looking for the coach that you mean, and I'm like, I don't know who's the coach.
No. Then I just got confused a little bit there. I'm saying after Conte. So yeah, very entertaining, very, very, very good to watch, bro. Very good to watch. And I'm just looking at the entertainment value of today's game, and it was just a semi-final all-time classic. Now, in terms of individuals, let's forget entertainment. Let's talk individuals. We keep postpone the VAR conversation a little bit, guys. If it were up to me, and I want to ask you guys the same question in the chat. If it were up to you, forget what you think will happen. Forget who gives this award, Ballon d'Or. If it were up to me, I'm giving the Ballon d'Or to Vinicius Jr. That's who I'm going to give it to. This guy as a forward, people think, oh my God, Husam's a Salah sexual. If you tell me sell Salah, buy Vinicius, I'm all for it. Bro, Vini is him. I'm sorry. For me, if you ask me right now, who do I think the best player in the world is? Vinicius Jr. That's genuinely what I think. This guy gets the ball, and any defender in front of him, his life over. His life ruined. Directly. Dribble, done. Pass, done. Cross, done. Shot, done. Create, done. I don't think there is anything missing from Vinicius's game. I really do not genuinely believe there is anything missing from Vinicius's game. You want creativity? He got you. You want dribbling, entertainment? He got you. You want goals? He got you. Everything you need, you get from Vinicius Jr. And if it were up to you in the chat right now, if it were up to you, you had the deciding vote for Ballon d'Or. Forget what will happen, what you expect, all of this. Just you right now, as someone who watches football, who would you give the Ballon d'Or to right now? Right now, you have to make a Ballon d'Or vote right now. For me, my vote goes to Vini. And today he proved why. Forget the penalty, forget his goal. Overall, bro, as soon as he gets the ball, there's like 3 Bayern defenders like shit. What do we do? If you notice, as soon as Vinicius gets the ball, there's 5 people just around him. They just don't know what to do, bro. They're all over the place. They're trying to take the ball from him. They're trying to stop him. And you understand why. Because he's such a threat, bro. He's so incredible to watch, and he's so incredibly effective. And Terry says something. We were just on the terrace now. Terry says something that's objectively true. Bro, whether you guys like it or not, GA matters. Because Vinicius Jr. was probably just as good as a dribbler, and was probably just as good as an entertainer, if you would like, on the football 2, 3, 4 years ago. But because he was not effective in front of goal, no one put him in these conversations. Now that he's effective, it brings him up. It brings him up a notch. And people are talking about Toni Kroos for the first goal. The fact that Vini Jr. dummied Kim Min-jae, who is, by the way, not slow, dummied him, sent him back to the halfway line, and then went all the way back and scored the goal. And the composure to be right in front of Manuel Neuer and score that, for me, I'm sorry, Vini is him. Now Mo is going to tell us, back in my day, Roberto Baggio was clear of Vinicius. Tfadal, habibi. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I disagree with you. Vini is good. He's just too wasteful. He's too wasteful. He loses the ball a lot. He takes a lot of risks. He's good, but I like Vini. I think in this day and age, it's only him and Mbappe because the level of football is down. I think he's good, but I don't think you're making him look like a Messi or a Cristiano Ronaldo when he first did, or even a Wayne Rooney or something like that.
Why you like putting words in my mouth? Why?
That's the way you talk about him. Vini is him.
Messi? I think
Vini is him. Vini is him.
Right now in world football, he is him.
Okay. In world football now, Vini is him. Because the world football is absolutely going down the drain. Anyway, I watch Vini. I'm going to say something. I watch Vini. I'm not as entertained as other people. I think people just like to look like this, to say this stuff about Vini Jr. When I watch Mbappe, to be honest, what is this?
كمل تعرفش تحكي.
When I'm watching this, I don't know. Vini entertained me because of nowadays, but I don't think he's like. I think Kylian Mbappe is better than him, but there's a difference in age, which is about 3 years, 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. What's the age difference? And
How
also,
do you
Vini Jr.
have-
plays.
How do you have the ability to shift the conversation to a degree no one has spoken about? Yeah, when did I compare him to Mbappe? Tell me.
You said now Ballon d'Or.
If I'm giving an award for a Ballon d'Or right now, I am going to give it to Vinicius Jr.
I'm
yes.
giving it to Vini Jr. I'm giving it to Mbappe.
hold الحقيقة طلعت يا حبيبي. Hold that.
لا
Hold that.
والله I'm giving it to Mbappe.
يا حبيبي, if you give it to Mbappe, I will not complain.
طب
I have no
خلاص.
problem.
طب انت you asked the freaking
Don't give it
question.
to
I
Mane.
answered the question. What is wrong with you? You want me to answer the answer you want.
تفضل guys. Go ahead حبيبي. Go ahead. يلا, you want me to full screen you here? I can go off camera.
No, don't full fucking screen me يا أخي ولا nothing. Don't full screen me. He's like, I said Mbappe. You asked the chat a question, right? Who are you giving the Ballon d'Or to? Kylian Mbappe or Vini? I said Mbappe.
Yeah, but that means Vini's having a better season, not he's better than Mbappe, full stop.
What do you mean a better season?
I think Vinicius Jr. is having a better season than Mbappe.
Well, I don't watch that a lot, and I don't watch that a lot. But anyway.
Habibi, as if I'm sat here watching La Liga a lot. You think I'm
طب خلاص, so why do you judge him then?
Okay, based on what I've seen. يعني, happy now? Mo is in a fight mode today, chat. I don't know what's happened.
The
You're
only
sad
problem...
because you think Inter Milan should be here, right? That's why you're
fuck
sad.
it, we could have won it, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So you're telling me you'd have went to Bayern Munich away and you'd have won? Could have won it my ass.
Yeah, we would have went to Bayern Munich away and would have won it. Yes.
Yeah,
would have won the game. We would have won the game, bro. But anyway, we'll never know. I got knocked out by Atletico Madrid. We'll never know. Yeah. We'll never know. But anyway, long story short, Vini Jr. is good. Is very, very good. But who's more talented, in your opinion? Phil Foden or Vini Jr.? Why are you laughing? Why do you have a smirk on your face? Why do you have a smirk on your face?
Here's the thing when it comes to talent. My
يا ابني انا فاهم انت عمار ما عنديش فرصه اعملها.
Okay, so when it comes to talent, this is a good question, to be honest with you.
يعني okay, forget that freaking Foden played for Man City under a very tight system and you have to do this by the millimeter and you're not allowed to move from that box to this box and you have to pass the ball to this guy, pass me the ball. If you move one in, you are on the bench.
Who's more talented, Foden or Vini? I go Vini.
Like if you are like, this is the guy that was English that brought up.
I go Vinicius. I think Vinicius is more talented.
I think it's a conversation. Can we agree? It's like, I think if Vini Jr. had the freedom if Phil Foden had the freedom of Vini Jr., he might have even developed more. What is it called? There is a word to it, intuition.
Steven Gerrard played for Manchester City, he'd be a 5-time league winner. Who gives a fuck, Mo?
Who gives a fuck about this? I'm not saying that. I'm saying if Phil Foden was given the freedom of Vini Jr.
Yeah, but no one has freedom at Man City. No one.
That's the problem. I just say something and he doesn't say it. He doesn't, like,
no one has freedom at Man City. Freedom doesn't exist at Man City, حبيبي.
لا إله إلا الله.
خلاص تفضل, go ahead. Here, I will not speak.
طب ما هو why do you keep doing this يا أخي?
Yeah, I will not speak. I will mute. تفضل.
No, I ask you questions. Don't ask me. Don't answer. No. Don't mute. Don't answer me back with a question. I'm asking you. If Phil Foden, he's still young. If Phil Foden go to Real Madrid tomorrow and play on the right side, and you have Vini Jr. and Phil Foden on the right side with the freedom that Ancelotti gives his forwards, right? And if Phil Foden in the last 2 years have joined Real Madrid and he was the right winger, do you think Phil Foden would have developed exactly like Vini Jr.? Would have been so free and play? Wallahi, answer honest, and it's not as not doing agenda.
Can I ask you a question? This is what I always say about Phil Foden.
You can ask question to clarify as ChatGPT. تفضل, go ahead.
There you are. Okay, Mo. Stop waffling, first of all. Second of all, if I ask you right now a genuine question, do you think Phil Foden has developed since he first broke in to Manchester City?
No, not much.
Okay.
Looks
And you know what proves
looks
this?
very similar, to be honest with you.
Thank you. You know what proves this more? I know City fans are going to get rattled, but you could cry more. You know what proves this more? Phil Foden, when he first broke through, we were saying Phil Foden versus Kylian Mbappe. Foden and Mbappe, whether you like it or not, was a conversation. I remember they were calling it the oil classico. First of all, you uneducated people, Qatar is not oil, it's gas. You know, they're calling it the oil classico when PSG played Manchester City. Phil Foden scored that free kick, and Phil Foden was incredible in that fixture and all that shit. Foden and Mbappe was a conversation. Let me ask the whole chat a question. Why in 2024 we went from Foden versus Mbappe to Foden versus Saka? Explain it to me. Explain it. I'm genuinely not even trying to be edgy. I'm genuinely not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm genuinely not even doing any agenda whatsoever. Chat, you know, if I want to do agenda, I will do agenda. Explain to me right now why on earth we went from Vinicius from Foden versus Mbappe to Foden versus Saka.
I have an
Explain it.
answer.
Answer, يلا تفضل.
It's Mr. Pep Guardiola's.
Oh, this is all Guardiola's fault. There you are.
It is. طب it is يا أخي.
Why is everything Guardiola's fault? Kevin De
يا
Bruyne
أخي,
was a
the kid could have developed. The kid could have developed to be one of the most free guys in the world football, يا أخي. The guy has talent at his feet, يا أخي.
Before you go, I'll actually let you speak. But you know what's funny now? Manchester City fans now hate both me and you because according to you, it's Pep's fault, and according to me, Foden should be compared to Saka. So enjoy, Habibi. They hate us both. تفضل.
طب أنا بالعكس, I'm telling them they had a really good talent at their disposal, and they cried, Pep is shoving Foden on the right side. Pep is shoving Foden. But when I say it, Mo is the bad guy. يا أخي, the guy, Phil Foden, glides past players. Right? When he's given the opportunity. Glides. Shoots from outside the 18. We see it. Can cross. Can dribble with the left foot. The left foot is magic, right? I think he's a better dribbler than Jamal Musiala. Right? Glides past players. Or similar. Let's say similar. And he's a better finisher than Jamal Musiala.
That's Musiala's bag. So I disagree.
Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe I'll take that back. He can dribble very close to Jamal Musiala, but he can finish better than Jamal Musiala. He can shoot better than Jamal Musiala, right? 100%. So overall, they are very comparable. When you watch Jamal Musiala, you're entertained. He's so free on the pitch. He expresses himself. Phil Foden, just lately, because they didn't have KDB and because Pep now is trying new systems, he's expressing himself. We're seeing the talent. What happened last 3 years in Phil Foden? Shove Phil Foden on the right, shove Phil Foden on the left, right? Do the same thing, play in the system, just do what we tell you to do, hinder the guy's development.
No, but KDB as an example is the exact opposite of everything you just said.
Because Pep...
خلينا نكمل. Rodri is the exact opposite of what you said. We cannot blame Pep for Foden not developing. My thing is as follows. KDB came to the English Premier League under Pep Guardiola. He was there under Pellegrini, but he obviously he's known for the time under Pep Guardiola. The guy is looked at as one of the best midfielders of all time in Premier League history. You look at Rodri. Even Ruben Diaz won a Player of the Year award. Like, we cannot act like Pep Guardiola hasn't. By the way, they look at Kyle Walker now as the best right back in Premier League history. People talk about these players. Bernardo Silva, one of the best we've seen in the Premier League. You know, like, we have Erling Haaland, who's the biggest.
Are you convinced? Hold on, I'm sorry. Are you convinced? Well, you're saying that's because. Well, you're saying that's because of Pep, the way he plays, the way the system gets the best out of it. The problem with Pep Guardiola's system,
I think he's improved Kevin De Bruyne. Regardless,
he improved bro. Pep Guardiola made people like you.
How are you saying he improved everyone but Foden the exception? Why?
No, I'll clear, because he's an expressive player.
What do you mean?
Okay. There are players in this world. There are players in this world like the Sanes, like the Foden, like the Musiala. They are expressive people. They like to express themselves on the pitch, right? Mm-hmm. They like to be free. The majority of these players are under Pep, they a little bit go down. By the way, even Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne is brilliant in certain aspects of the game, right? But Kevin De Bruyne doesn't express himself as much as Foden. Do you know what I mean? Foden can take the ball. Okay, have you ever seen Kevin De Bruyne take the ball and try to dribble through 2-3 players?
Yes.
Not as much as Foden. Not as much as Foden. Foden is the one who likes to dribble. Kevin De Bruyne isn't a dribbler. Okay. Am I bugging people? Kevin De Bruyne isn't someone who dribbles one-on-one against play. He pushes the ball and runs past people, but he isn't a dribbler. He isn't a technical dribbler like Vini, Foden sometimes. He isn't like Musiala.
Dribbler like Vini in the world. But
hear me out. Phil Foden has this left foot, quick shifts in tight spaces, does this and that. Kevin De Bruyne isn't a dribbler. Kevin De Bruyne is more of a
I've seen
crosses, shooting, through passes, you know what I mean? First touches, stuff like this, right? Foden is more of an expressive player. When I mean expressive player, right, I mean someone who likes to get the ball, make something happen, like on the ball. You know what I mean? Dribble past the player, shift his body, make a player like look idiotic, right? Look stupid. You know what I mean? Like Jamal Musiala today, bam, bam. You look stupid. You know what I mean? You're out of the picture completely. Kevin De Bruyne sometimes does this. Kevin De Bruyne carries the ball in spaces, pushes next to players, you know what I mean? Shift the body sometimes, but he isn't that guy. He isn't what you do, a freestyling footballer. Phil Foden, I watched some of Phil Foden's videos from the academy. Bro, the kid used to glide past players like Musiala. Used to take the ball on his left.
Academy football doesn't count for me. I don't care.
Yeah, but that's my point. Since he went to play Pep, he's now more of it's like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you an example. I used to say one thing. There are certain footballers around the world in the history, right? I'm gonna give you an example now, like Vini Jr. Vini Jr. would look at the defender in his eyes. You know what I mean? The ball is between Vini and the defender, right? And he would dribble that defender. Do you know what I mean by that? Kylian Mbappe, of course, will use the speed and stuff. I want to give another example. Jamal Musiala, he would be standing still, looking at a defender with his eyes and dribble the guy. Do you know what I mean by that? Why are you laughing? I'm going to leave the stream.
La, listen, I was laughing for a different
I'm leaving
reason.
the stream.
No, I was just laughing for a different reason. Carry on. I cannot laugh. I cannot smile. I'm a happy person. Sorry, Mo. Carry on. I was just laughing because I thought you were gonna go like back.
No. I'm giving you an example. I'm gonna give you examples of the Premier League. I'm thinking of players in the Premier League that are expressive. Expressive. They express themselves one-on-one. Do you know what I mean? Phil Foden used to be that guy. The reason why we aren't talking about Phil Foden at the current moment in that same caliber of dribblers, the people that do this, is because he turned into the guy that will win the treble with Man City, that will win the league with Man City, but he doesn't express himself. The only time we saw Foden express himself is this season in some games, and he was great. Express himself, I mean, take the ball by dribbles by somebody when we're standing, right? Some people like that. These people disappeared from the world. Oh, we're not going to go into nostalgia.
Right? Oh, that's why I was laughing. I thought you were gonna go like back in my day. I used to watch Romario dribble 4 players. R9 was dribbling. I'm just like,
guys. By the way, I'm not that old. I'm only older than Husam by 10 years. That's not a lot. Oh, fuck off.
Ronaldo was not 10 years ago. It was 20 years ago, Habibi.
Mean Romario.
Yes, where's cool when you need them?
You mean Romario?
It's this cool guy again. Yo, cool is onto you. Anytime you mention anything nostalgic, the people just listen. The people lose it. You know what it is? I agree with you, Mo, in terms of team entertainment.
Oh, fuck off, people. I'm leaving the stream. I'm sitting here. I'm giving you my time, guys.
There you are.
Why you guys are like this? Khalas, I'm done.
Guys, continue to troll him just so he gets more annoyed. Just keep mentioning older players like De Stefano. The oldest player you can remember, mention him in the chat so Mo gets more rattled.
I watched Bobby
Mo, I
Charlton
agree
lift
on
the
you.
Champions League with Man
Ya
United.
Habibi, can I speak? Is this MHF or MF? 1 second. Big up to you. Guys, there's 450 people in here. Let's get to 200 likes. We cannot talk about clinicalness and improvement, and you guys are not hitting the like button. Hit the like button. We're going to get to the super chats and address them. You get me? Hit the like button and subscribe to MHF right now. Every single one. Right now, please subscribe to MHF and hit the like button. Here's the thing. When it comes to this conversation, I agree with you. You get me? I agree with you that oh my god, Ilyas, you're an asshole. Ilyas, you're an asshole. You should send super chat apology right now. Okay, I will try. Khalas, I'll try to actually make a footballing point. I agree with you, you know, when it comes to this conversation, that certain players thrive more in the system. Certain players, hold this time outside. Certain players thrive more in the system, you know? Like maybe a Kevin De Bruyne could thrive more because he is the final action. Okay? You're saying Foden is expressive, which is fair. It's a fair point. Stop staring into my soul. Khalas, just look at the screen. Phil Foden is more expressive. I agree with you. But I think you cannot discredit Pep Guardiola or like say it's the system why Phil Foden hasn't improved. I think Phil Foden, personal accountability, because here's the thing. Even though Pep Guardiola changes his teams a lot, and even though Pep Guardiola changes his starting XI a lot, if you perform consistently at a consistent level, he never benches you. So look at it from Rodri's perspective, from Kevin De Bruyne's perspective, from all these players. John Stones is prime example. When Pep Guardiola first walked in, John Stones was Manchester City were conceding, 4 or 5 goals, sometimes a shit like that. Pep Guardiola came out publicly and defended John Stones. Now look, he's regarded as the best English centre back we've seen possibly over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So that's what I'm saying. I think John Stones is his improvement under Pep Guardiola is an example, even though he's a centre back. So for me, I'm looking at
John Stones is not the best centre back. Not the best. No.
I said English.
There's a lack of English centre. John Stones is not a great centre back. He's not.
Who is then?
The problem with John Stones is that John Stones plays in a system that flatters centre backs. When we sit here and say Diaz, when Man City fans, these are the takes that people.
Diaz, I agree.
Stones, hold on. No. These are the takes that people are afraid to say. John Stones is a good footballer, very good footballer. Why you're laughing?
I'm not. I'm actually not.
John Stones is a very good football player in his position. Very good on the ball, plays very well with the ball, right? Covers very good positions and everything. Mm-hmm. But John Stones, to say that John Stones is a center back, the problem with Pep Guardiola's system is that center backs don't have to defend as much. Now, this season, when center backs had to defend at Manchester City now, because teams are bypassing the press, because Pep Guardiola can't find the right formula, Man City concede a lot of chances. Am I wrong? Same as Gerard Piqué. Gerard Piqué was looked at as this good center back.
So you don't think Piqué is a good center back either?
No, not as a center back. Hear me out. He's a good center. Let me continue the sentence so you understand. Gerard Piqué is a very good center back in Pep Guardiola's system and in Barcelona's system. But as an overall center back, I wouldn't pick them for other teams. Does that make sense? Like, I wouldn't pick them for other teams, but I would pick someone like Gabriel. I'll pick someone like Virgil van Dijk. You know what I mean? That might not be the best on the ball, like John Stones, for example, cannot dribble and do turns, but also their defensive attributes are higher. You get my point? Yes. As a player for Manchester City, you don't have to defend the majority of the game. You actually have to worry more about being on the ball, creating angles for your teammate, being an option off the ball, more than actually defending, more than actually doing interceptions, more than actually stopping a forward, because the opposition is always worried about you more than you're worried about him. Does that make sense? Which is
Yes.
Gerard Piqué. People in Spain used to say that. People in Spain, and people don't understand that.
You think Ramos is better than Piqué?
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, Ramos as a defender, you would choose Ramos over Piqué. Why? Ramos might not be as good on the ball as Piqué, but Ramos would work in Juventus, in Inter, in Real Madrid, in Liverpool, anywhere. Gerard Piqué wouldn't work. Why? Gerard Piqué as a defender need to have less defensive duties. Need to have more on the ball, pass the ball, create angles, do this. A lot of people don't understand this, which is why Diaz, as good as Diaz is in blocking and doing all this stuff, but because he played so much in a team that has the ball all the time, when you're asked to defend, you know what I mean? Like, why are people now saying Ederson? A lot of Man City fans are telling me now Ortega is a better shot stopper than Ederson. What's a goalkeeper? How do you pick a young goalkeeper when you are young and scouting at 10 years old? How do you pick a goalkeeper? Do you pick the best on his foot? No, you pick the best in stock. You pick the best shot stopper. But now Man City fans are realizing this. I got LB and Nobbins and saying that Ortega is a better shot stopper than Ederson, but they would choose Ederson because he suits the system. That's what I'm talking about. People don't understand this. Some people just don't know this. Right? People think that football is only one. Oh my God, because John Stones I would pick John Stones for my team. Why? Because he's very good on the ball. But it comes when defending, the art of defending, right? John Stones, if he plays in another team that concede a lot, might not look the same.
That's
well, I
true.
can't judge him. I can't judge him because he hasn't. But that's when I say, when people ask me, Mo, why don't you rate a lot of players at Man City team? I say, it's not that I don't rate them. I just can't rate them. I don't have the capability to rate them.
Let's just ask that. It's easier. Who do you
I
rate?
I don't who I rate? I think John Stones is a good player. What do you mean rate? Tell me. What do you mean rate?
Who do you think is good outside this Pep system that you're saying is
I think
like
Kevin De Bruyne is very good.
Okay.
I think John Stones can be a very good midfielder. I think Rodri can actually play a DM in any team in the world because he's now developed a lot. I think Phil Foden, of course, can be that guy. Erling Haaland proved that. I think Diaz can be a good defender, but he won't be. He won't be the Diaz
one. The worst one, more. Out of all center backs, the last guy that can play anywhere.
Yeah, but I actually think Diaz is a good center back in terms of blocking and stuff like this. But he isn't like he's slower a little bit than everyone.
The last one that will work outside Pep
system. Let me tell you something. Diaz is a better defender, okay, than John Stones.
I disagree completely.
Wallahi, I agree. Diaz as a defender, the way he I'm gonna tell you why. Diaz will throw his body in front of the ball, will do blocking, will do this, will do that, will fight. Diaz will fight. Diaz will go into the one-on-one battles. Diaz will fight. Diaz, I tell you, Diaz might work in a low block. Diaz,
you have no
I actually think Diaz, bro, the way Diaz, when he played against Inter and when he played last season against Real Madrid, the way he used to block the ball with his body, the tackle, the throw the body, I think he's good. I actually think so. Let me give you an example. The best example of this Mo's idea about Pep is Manuel Akanji. He developed Manuel Akanji very well, right? Manuel Akanji in Germany was a good defender, but he was never elite to this level. Went to Pep. He's on the ball. He's developed, right? His movement developed. But Manuel Akanji wasn't the guy. Now, people look at Manuel Akanji and think that is amazing. I actually think that this defending, the more we play position-based football, the art of defending disappears. The more we go, the less defenders. Yeah, tfaddal, yes.
I completely disagree. Ruben Diaz
is the
worst example to use from Pep's system, because I actually think the player that like Ruben Diaz is the one that actually thrives more in Pep's system than anywhere else. When
I don't disagree with this sentence. I don't disagree with it. I do not disagree. Okay.
Okay. The one that I actually think thrives better outside the system more is the likes of John Stones, because he's a very good defender, old school, and he's very good on the ball. He's very good passing and he's very good defensively. So I think Ruben Diaz is a bad example.
I haven't seen John Stones. I haven't seen John Stones defend.
We've seen him do it for England. We've seen him do it for England. We've seen him do it for Everton. That's
يا
why
أخي England suck يا أخي أنت كمان. England play جبل طارق وplay. What are you talking? England play جبل طارق يا أخي.
He got dunked by Nsiri, who plays for Sevilla. Please sit on the floor, Mo. Let me talk about football. Okay.
But that's what I mean. You mean he did it for England?
Yeah, baby, calm down.
You're talking about who?
Ruben Diaz could thrive outside the Pep system. I'm saying no. Ruben Diaz is the worst example.
I disagree, but I think
Ruben Diaz is the worst example, because Ruben Diaz is the guy that if I take him off the City system, he won't thrive. Who thrives in the system? Who thrives off and on the City system? Ake. I'm shocked you didn't say Ake, because Ake goes to Netherlands, plays a completely different system, and is very good center back for them. And actually, at the World Cup, he played even better than Van Dijk. So I think Ake is.
Can I ask you a simple question? Do you think Nathan Ake can play in the back four as a second central defender?
Yes. I take Nathan Ake tomorrow at Liverpool. I take Stones tomorrow at Liverpool.
Okay. Opinions
I would
different.
not take Diaz,
Why
though.
did we go here? Why did we go this place?
What do you mean?
What happened to the conversation that went to this place?
I have no idea how we came here anyway.
Guys, how did we get?
Oh yeah, Foden, because you said Pep's system is the reason why Foden hasn't improved.
It's not. He improved aspects of his game, of course. Like, okay, so let me rephrase. Can I rephrase a little bit? I'm sure Pep improves your positional places, right? Your positional on the pitch, your awareness of passing and stuff like this. What? Yeah, why we're doing Foden? Why we're doing Foden or Saka now?
يا أخي, I'm gonna give them the poll.
Why?
هيك حر جعبان.
Is this Husam football now? Is this HF?
So I can't even make a poll. If you made a poll, I wouldn't say anything. Carry on.
Okay. More comparing Foden. My point about Foden, he improved abilities in terms of.
By the way, 10 likes away from 200. Let's get it, chat. Yalla, hit the like button.
And can we get to 500 people, guys? Do you know how we get 500 people here? Do you guys know how? By liking the video more, YouTube will push us to the next viewer and we'll get 500 people.
Look at this guy. Yeah, you spent the entirety of yesterday calling him a waffler. Now you.
Yeah, wait. Today, Mo, to be honest, you're someone who when I open Footy Judge Mo, or This Is Football, or the Football Terrace, or MHF, and I see you, I kind of smile. Why? The guy spent the majority of the Football Terrace saying Mo waffles now. Mo started to waffle. I like it. I like this. It's a relation between us and the viewer, to be honest. I like it.
So what do you want to take back? Do you think it's not Pep's system now?
Okay, no, hold on. I'm gonna take back some stuff, but I'm gonna keep some stuff. Okay. Because for me to sit here, I will be zalim. I don't know how zalim. I'll be unjust as a judge if I sit here and say that the Foden hasn't developed any aspect of his game. No, Foden has.
You said at the start he hasn't. That's why I asked you.
So I take it back now. I take some back. So I correct myself. Yeah, let me finish. I correct myself, yeah.
I'm going to ask you one question and then I'm going to go unmute my mic. How do you go from getting compared to Mbappe to Saka? Explain.
I'm going to tell you. I can explain to you. I can explain. So I take back. Chat, forget what Husam has asked. I'm going to explain it, right? What I was asking something, right?
Foden.
So Foden, I take back that Foden hasn't improved anything. Foden has improved aspects, but the aspects of his game that he improved, right? We don't see it apparently. What I mean is that they're not obvious. He improved positioning. He improved passing, for example, the angles of passing. He probably improved how you create an angle for your teammate, how you go to the line. You know what I mean? What he hasn't improved and got hindered, right, is the expression, is how you express yourself, is playing by intuition, is playing without like, I don't know how to say it in English. I'm sorry. If Philip is playing without having someone that is holding your hand behind your back, is expressing yourself. That what was hindered. And on the actual note, Cole Palmer, for example, the reason why Cole Palmer, a lot of people are saying this season that they like Cole Palmer, this is very good comment by Lewis, is that Cole Palmer is free. He doesn't have a system to hinder, to ask him to do something that is not expressive. Cole Palmer on the pitch gets the ball, expresses himself. There is no system. Chelsea are all over the place. You just get the ball, Cole Palmer, do what comes to your mind. Do what comes to your mind, right? I'm not comparing Cole Palmer to Phil Foden this season, but that's an example. You see Vini Jr. today. Nobody is going to tell Vini Jr., by the way, Vini, you tried 5 dribbles today and you failed in 3. Nobody's going to tell Vini, why did you try to dribble 2 defenders in a tight spaces? Nobody does this to Musiala. But Phil Foden, I feel he gets asked these questions. Like he's not allowed to express himself, right? And that's probably why Manchester City are the most successful team in the last 10 years, right? In England. Because they play that system, like especially like under Pep Guardiola. And you have to understand what I'm saying. Maybe that's the reason why Pep Guardiola is very successful. Because no one is allowed to step out of the line. Nobody's allowed to step out of the room. That's what is happening. Does that make sense? But when Foden this season, in some games...
Can I say what's about
Can I finish that last sentence?
Father.
But when Foden this season was allowed to...
You're threatening me with the gravel? I'll bring the wrench.
يا أخي, I am not threatening. يا أخي. لا, استغفر الله العظيم يا أخي. No, I'm just... don't say I'm threatening you يا أخي. أعوذ بالله يا أخي. استغفر الله العظيم. You cut my... Wallahi, this guy's a fraud. What was I saying, chat? Can someone remind me what was I saying?
Cole Palmer. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Oh, no, not Cole Palmer. I was saying Foden. The couple of times he was allowed to step out of the line, out of the box, express himself. He looked brilliant. He looked great. He looked, oh my God, this is not the guy that we see a lot of times. This is the Foden that we were waiting for, right? That's what happens. But that's why maybe Pep Guardiola is more successful than other coaches in the leagues. Do you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because your systems normally work in the league, work against the majority of the teams. While sometimes in the Champions League, you need that guy that will get you one moment out of the plan. One moment out of the plan. The Vini Jr. Why are you laughing again?
I'm not laughing. Yeah, I'm not laughing. The problem is you say I'm laughing. And then you were talking about football and ancient Egypt. I didn't even read that comment. I just smiled,
is this joke gonna go away?
Bro, I just smiled. I didn't even laugh.
Is this joke, chat? Is this joke gonna go away? Wallah khalas.
Chat, to be honest, I didn't even laugh. Be honest, chat. I did not even laugh. So yeah. Okay. Can I make my...
Can I address somebody?
Father.
So what, because you are a City fan and we're praising Foden, it's like I like some City fans, right? MCC protocol, you've been watching me for ages, right? And you text me sometimes on Twitter, right? If I don't come here and say everything is City is great, I'm a hater. If I don't sit here and say, by the way, everything is fantastic. Some Liverpool fans think the same. If I go and praise Salah, oh, Mo defends Salah. If I go and, but in the same stream,
Salah, and they're mad.
Then I'm like, if I go and defend Salah with my life on Twitter against Culture Cam and against these guys, oh, Mo defends Salah. Oh my God, you are a secret Liverpool fan. But when I sit on the stream and I think my opinion is for the to sell Muhammad, oh, you have an agenda. Yeah, you have some shame. You guys have some shame.
I'm with you. Look, here's the thing. At the end of the day, we're actually having a City debate, and we're discussing, I'm actually giving Pep praise and saying that it's Foden's fault why he didn't rise sooner to the thing. I'm giving John Stones and Ake praise. He's giving Ruben Diaz praise. So we're kind of just having a conversation. It's nothing that deep anyway. Here's what I'll tell you about Cole Palmer. Can I give you a hot take? If
Cole
City kept
Palmer?
Cole Palmer and he started at Manchester City, City are league champions plus 15 points.
I disagree. I have one.
Name a winger at City better than
Yeah,
Cole.
no. I get what you're saying, but I don't think Cole Palmer would have expressed himself the way he did at Chelsea with Manchester City.
I'm just thinking all the chances that fell to Jackson falls to Haaland instead. Cole Palmer will be on like 200 assists, bro.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be allowed.
That's true. Imagine all the Jackson. You know, me and you, how many times we spoke about Jackson and all the missing chances. Imagine all of them went to Haaland. Just imagine, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think he would be allowed. He would be allowed to express himself that much.
Bro, you keep saying, I just keep thinking of the Jackson against Manchester City miss. The Jackson against Manchester City miss.
No, that miss. What was that? What was that? What is he doing, bro? How would someone
Jackson
like hit the ball like this? Why are you hitting the ball like? What is happening, bro? What
he
is
had
this?
the ball on his own hand. Like first of all, who jumps as a header like this? You know, who does this for a header and then he heads it into his own hand? I'm just,
bro. What the fuck?
Palmer would have made Manchester City league champions plus like 10 points, bro. Like, I just think Cole Palmer would have banked at Manchester City. They just needed to give him a chance. They just needed to give him a chance, but they didn't give him a chance. Like, this is where, look, here's the thing.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So stop. Well, I'm already laughing as is. Stop. I'm just thinking, bro, the moment he headed the ball on his own hand is crazy. Here's the thing. There was a game that me and you watched where Cole Palmer was defended extra. Aston Villa, صح? I think. Yes, where they defended Cole Palmer a bit extra. This is the thing that I always say to Chelsea fans when they start saying, oh, Palmer's better than Saka. This is the thing that I tell them. Look, if you wait another year, they will defend Cole Palmer completely differently. They will defend Cole Palmer in a way where the guy will essentially have 2-3 defenders to deal with every game. I think Foden has that. I think Saka has that. And I don't think the rest have that. Like, I'm looking at Bukayo Saka as an example, and I go like, okay, if I sent Bukayo Saka to Chelsea, he would probably have the most GA at Chelsea. He'd probably have more goals even than Palmer. He'd probably even have more assists than Palmer. And he would have a lot more space than Palmer. He'd have a lot more space than Palmer. Thing is with Saka is he doesn't have space at Arsenal. He doesn't. Palmer has space at Chelsea. So he's allowed to. So next season, if they start defending Palmer with 2s and 3s, then we will discover the reality of Cole Palmer. Then we will see what, his ma'dan, what he's made of. We will find it out next season. By the way, the same thing happened with Mo Salah first season versus second season. First season, they were defending him one-on-one and all that shit. Guy broke the goals record. Same thing happened with Erling Haaland. This is not an insult. Same thing happened with Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland last season versus now. I know the comment you're laughing at. This Lewis guy is such a bozo, honestly. You want to talk about Jack Grealish? Go ahead. You start this topic. I'm ready. Before we do that, people in here, make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing. We just hit 3.9K as well. So thank you to everyone in the chat. Please like the video, please subscribe and share the video everywhere as well. We're only 100 subs away from 4K.
90 now.
That's بالأول بعدين to move on to the Jack Grealish.
Go ahead. No. I was just joking. We need Super Jackie.
I mean, the title is Chelsea to raid Man City for Grealish. So talk about it.
It's all over the news.
Talk about it. Introduce that segment.
No. I have a simple question to the chat. It's a yes or no question. Do you guys think Jack Grealish is gone beyond repair?
Ask that again.
Do you guys think Jack Grealish is gone beyond repair?
Explain your question.
Well, it's so simple, يا أخي. Do you like Jack Grealish? طيب خلاص. So that means, did you like Jack Grealish at Aston Villa? A little
Yes.
bit. Better than now?
Yes.
So in your eyes, he's gotten worse.
Yes.
Is he too far in that
Too
way
far
of
down the
playing that he
football
can't
of
go
Saka,
back
huh?
to express himself? It's a simple question.
Can I just say this?
Like, okay, can I make it simpler to you?
Can I say one thing before
Do you
make
think if he goes to
statement?
Chelsea, he can go back to be Jack Grealish, the guy that expresses himself and lead attacks and does this and that? That's the question.
Let me tell
It's very
Lewis
simple, يا أخي.
something.
نعم.
Jack Grealish will flop at Chelsea. And Jack Grealish is the last thing that Chelsea need. The last thing that Chelsea need is Jack Grealish.
Explain.
That is
Explain.
the one prototype they do not need. You know who Chelsea need? Chelsea need a bot. Chelsea need a robot who can't control the football, can't pass, but can score. That's all they need.
No, they need a left winger.
Well, 1 second. Let me tell you who they need. They need Vlahovic type. عادي. Slow, عادي. Cannot pass, عادي. Cannot control the ball, عادي. You know what they need? Goal scorer. They need someone who puts the ball in the back of the net so badly. And Jack Grealish
Lukaku?
is not that. Jack Grealish is... Stop.
Lukaku?
Jack Grealish's numbers, by the way, for the people who are unaware,
Lukaku!
Jack Grealish's numbers, even at Aston Villa, he had 3 goals and 3 assists.
Bro, they don't.
They
يا أخي, forget
need
Jack Grealish.
GA
They need a
merchants.
winger. They need a winger.
They need GA merchants because their midfield next season, Mo, is going to be Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo.
It
Lavia's
stinks.
back.
It stinks, bro. It stinks. The midfield stinks, bro.
Can I finish? Can I finish a sentence?
حاضر. تفضل.
I was about to say which stinks. I think they'll end up dropping Enzo and starting Gallagher. Remember, early predictions, unless they sign a midfielder. I think their midfield, after like 3-4 games of trying that 3, is going to be Lavia, Caicedo, and Gallagher. I think Enzo gets dropped. And that type of midfield, Mo, what it needs 100% is a goal scorer. Chelsea need a goal-scoring winger and a goal-scoring striker. And Jack Grealish is not that. Jack Grealish will get the ball while Chelsea are on the counter-attack. Pass back. Pass back. I get the ball. I look at the defender. I'm staring at the defender. I'm staring at the defender.
Touch with outside of the foot. Touch with outside of the foot.
Turn around, pass back. 98% passing accuracy. Jack Grealish is fantastic off the pitch. And you know, when they were awarding the trophies, he was the only one that hugged
Fun and happy
and showed them the love and all that shit. Chelsea do not need Jack Grealish. Chelsea need directness. Style-wise, like a Diogo Jota. That's what Chelsea need more. Left winger like Jota that scores goals. They need that so badly. Chelsea's biggest problem is in front of the fucking goal. See? That's what they need. I don't think Jack Grealish works at all at Chelsea. And I mean at all. I don't think he works at Chelsea. I think if they keep Pochettino, he might work because Poch is such a great manager that I think he can bring the best out of Jack Grealish, just like he brought the best out of Palmer, just like he brought the best out of Caicedo, just like he brought the best out of so many players at Chelsea who are mid. So I think if they keep Pochettino, that will help bringing the best out of Grealish because he'll allow him to express himself. But Jack Grealish himself, Mo, because this comes back to your question, I think Jack Grealish will be allowed to express himself at Chelsea. But does he do it? Is the thing that Mo's asking. Is he so far down the I need to keep possession route where he's just been brainwashed, basically? He himself has been brainwashed. Talk about it, Mo. Talk about it.
Bro, the guy has been playing for Manchester City for 3 seasons now. He's like, pop, keep the ball, bro. He was all right. He played the good season at Aston Villa, right? If I'm not mistaken, in the Premier League. Had really, really good stats and played well in the last 2 seasons at Aston Villa in the Premier League. My problem with Jack Grealish is that he's not a leader. You're going to keep getting these guys. Jack Grealish isn't a leader. You might need someone to lead you. Bro, I'm going to say it again. Imagine having Vlahovic, Cole Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia. What you're missing is one thing, a leader on that left side. A leader. I mean a leader. Someone who leads the team. Listen, I'm not Jack Grealish's biggest fan. I don't think the problem is I think he would be too expensive. Huh?
Really? No way. I thought you love Grealish.
Like well, I don't think he's gonna go to, like, if you're gonna spend 50, 60 million on him, give me, like, you can buy someone better than him, yeah. You can buy someone better than him as a left winger than Jack Grealish. And I think Man City will actually exaggerate for their demands. They'd ask for like 60, 70 million, right? I think they will need a left winger, they need a dynamic left. They need a dynamic left winger. The reason why they need a dynamic left winger, and let me explain to you why, which is what Husam is saying is right. They need a direct, apart from a striker, like they can get a Jota, they can get a Vlahovic.
Wait, how can you say then that works? He won't.
I don't think it's gonna work at Chelsea.
Yeah, خلاص.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked the question. That's why I asked the question. I said, is he beyond repair? In my opinion, they need a direct winger. The reason why, because people need to understand that Cole Palmer, I don't know how to explain it in English, right, guys? But Cole Palmer is لعيب على الواقف. If anybody knows what that means. Like, Cole Palmer is the guy that will receive the ball, make this turn here and there, pass the ball, does this. He isn't a dynamic winger like the likes of Mane, for example. You know what I mean? Like Neto. He isn't direct winger. He isn't someone who will just take the ball and go past a couple of players with speed and be direct towards the goal. He's someone who's like the flicks and tricks, 1-2 with the forward, open up spaces. You know what I mean? That's why I think they'll need an example. Rafael Leao as well.
Funny, all the Chelsea fans in the chat, when Lewis said Sesko, you all said no. Now Grealish, you all say yes. Make it make sense. Sesko's not.
And then have you not had experience? Have you not had experience with Raheem Sterling, Chelsea fans?
Yeah.
Did you see what happened when you got Raheem Sterling?
Why do you actually want Grealish to begin with? Okay, chat right now. I'll ask you a question. If you're not a City fan, regardless who you support, would you take Jack Grealish in your team right now? My answer is no as well, by the way, regardless of price tag.
And I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take him in my team at all.
Tell me in the chat, would you take him right now? Yes or no? Toka's a Liverpool fan, he says no. But why is it a yes though, Chelsea fans? Chelsea fans specifically.
Yeah, Chelsea fans only there. Lewis, stop influencing people.
And Lewis, you said you wouldn't take
Stop playing with people's minds, Lewis. With this,
you said you wouldn't take Sesko because he's shit in front of goal and he's inconsistent, and I agree with you. So why the fuck are you taking Grealish then? Make it make sense. You should want a direct winger, like get the ball, dribble, shoot, create, etc. That's not Neto,
Kvaratskhelia.
Neto.
I'm giving an examples. I'm giving Rodrigo of Real Madrid. I'm not saying Rodrigo, but I like Coca-Cola from what's the name? From Paris Saint-Germain, Dracola, or Ousmane Dembele. Wallahi, Chelsea missed a big chance on Ousmane Dembele. I like Ousmane Dembele, actually. If he's not injured, Ousmane would cook. Like Ousmane Dembele. A lot of Premier League, like, I'm not sure if the physicality, but he's so quick, bro. Dracola or whatever his name is, Baracoda or whatever his name is.
I like Barcola. I wanted them at Liverpool.
Coca-Cola, bro. Coca-Cola.
I done a live where I said I want him at Liverpool when he was at Lyon. I like Barcola.
There's 500 people here, guys. There's one more thing that we normally don't say that, but our personal channels are actually, because I actually see some names in that I never see on Footy Judge Mo and This Is Football, which is very strange. Guys, Footy Judge Mo and This Is Football in the description. You can go and subscribe if you haven't. These are our other channels. We do panel shows and stuff there. But Jack Grealish,
I am so shocked. على فكرة أنت مش عامل لهم تاج، هسه بعمل لهم تاج. I am so shocked.
يا ابني عامل لهم tags في الدescription.
لا, the tag went here. I just restarted the tag. Here's the thing, guys. Now it's in the description now with a tag. Just look at the description. You can go.
Yeah, now it did.
Yeah, here's the thing. I am genuinely so shocked that there are actual Chelsea fans who would want Jack Grealish. It's generally such a shock to me.
80% of them would say yes. 80% of them would say yes. 80.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I just don't fucking get it, bro.
Why didn't you get it?
Okay, let me tell you what Andrew says. We would be better getting a Bowen, Kudus, Gordon, etc. Grealish, no for me. Also Sancho. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Andrew's saying let's get Anthony Gordon if you want an English winger.
He's just too young again, ya Husam. He's young again.
He's what?
He's young again.
No,
he's young. He's very young.
Jose Mourinho, there is the young, and then there is the young. One guy is young with experience.
He's 21 years old, ya akhi.
Yeah, Habibi, it's his third Premier League season next season. That's not young anymore.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not a kid. That's not a kid anymore. Gordon scores goals. That's what they need, bro. First of all, he's 23. Hold that. That's number one. Number two, it's his third Premier League season next season. So, yeah. If you're a Chelsea fan, you should want Anthony Gordon. You should genuinely not want Grealish at all.
Yeah. Or you should buy McNeil.
There you are. There you are. End the stream. See you guys later, man. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Man said Dwight McNeil. I'm out. I'm not involved in this. I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Buy Dwight McNeil.
I said Dwight McNeil. I'm out, bro.
Dwight McNeil, bro.
I'm out. I'm done. End the stream.
Buy Dwight McNeil, bro. You cook at Chelsea. It's their level, bro. This is the level. Dwight McNeil, bro. It's fantastic. Oh, Dwight McNeil would be amazing. خلاص يا أخي.
Who will he cross to even, Dwight McNeil?
I don't know. Jackson. You will cross to Jackson. Yeah, bro, Dwight McNeil. Bro, Dwight McNeil get the ball cross from halfway line.
And then Jackson will miss the header, and then Lewis. Watch out.
Bro, Dwight McNeil cross from halfway line, bro. Halfway line. Do you guys know, I'm going to tell Chelsea fans, do you guys know who's for sale? Federico Chiesa. يا أخي خلص. Federico Chiesa. Chiesa is for sale. Chiesa, right age, lot of experience. Federico Chiesa is good. He's good for you.
Both of his hamstrings gone.
No, he plays, yani. He's all right. Yani. I don't think he's that injured. For the people that say Kvaratskhelia, why do you guys think Kvaratskhelia would go to your club? Why would you choose Chelsea over Liverpool or someone else?
There you are.
What do you mean, there you are? Why are people assuming that Chelsea could just buy anyone?
Watching out.
Why? Are you coming back to the camera or are you disrespecting the stream?
You embarrassed me when you said Dwight McNeil.
Are you coming back to the camera?
You embarrassed me when you said Dwight McNeil. You embarrassed our reputation on YouTube. Dwight McNeil, you know.
Malo Dwight McNeil. For the money?
Who's there to cross, Habibi, to Dwight McNeil?
ما انت قلت لي they're gonna get Vlahovic. Isn't that the assumption?
You know what? I'll tell you this. If they get Vlahovic, Dwight McNeil will work. Happy
bro,
now?
The guy crosses from halfway line, bro. Halfway line, Dwight McNeil, left foot. Put it in the 18. Put it in the 18.
If they get Vlahovic, Dwight McNeil will work. Happy now?
يا أخي, Dwight McNeil is a strange football player. Very strange.
Allah, he's carrying on. Yeah. Yes, tell us. خلاص, listen, you're already down that road. Might as well.
ماله Dwight McNeil? Why do you like Dwight McNeil? He runs with the ball, he can dribble.
I'm not.
Do you remember James McLean? Did you used to like James McLean? You know?
I remember James McLean, yes.
Did you like him?
He caused a lot of controversy because of the poppy thing.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is...
No, you have to carry on about McNeil. Carry on.
I was joking. Dwight McNeil might not work at Chelsea.
Would Dwight McNeil work at City?
No. I think Rafael Leao, for the people that didn't watch Rafael Leao has work ethics exactly like Marcus Rashford. Off the ball, he's static. Bro, Rafael Leao doesn't run, bro, unless he has the ball.
Going Chelsea either.
So why do you say Kvaratskhelia will go Chelsea and Leao won't? What's the difference?
Did I say that or did the chat say that?
The chat. Manta, you represent the chat. Aren't you on the chat?
Oh, you represent the chat.
You do represent the chat. Don't you represent the chat?
No, I represent myself. So if Abdi has said something, it's my opinion now.
It's your opinion. It's the chat.
Habibi, if Abdi has said something, it has nothing to do with me. How are you making me and someone an opinion?
Aren't you like laughing at their jokes and stuff like this?
Yeah, laughing at their jokes does not mean that they represent me.
Yeah, and you are with
They're
them. You guys are all
laughing at
together, يعني.
يا حبيبي اوكي خلاص Abdi has thinks Chelsea is bigger than Inter.
Can I ask
I
you
agree.
something? Can I ask you
What?
something? Do you think Barcelona would sell Lamine Yamal
No.
for any price?
No, because I don't think Barcelona are in actual financial problems like they act.
Guys, how much do you think Lamine Yamal will go for if Barcelona are about to sell him? Seriously,
There you are.
how much? Like, how much do you think will tempt Barcelona to sell Lamine Yamal?
There you are.
How much? Can I ask you? Can you answer the question?
انت بالله عليك you're actually asking
Yeah,
how much will it tempt Barcelona to sell him? 200 million. Lamine Yamal.
200 million. They will might think about it.
Yes.
200 million for a 16 years old.
Think 80 والله in your dreams.
200 for a 16 years old.
يا حبيبي that's Barcelona's future.
Lamine Yamal.
You have to
Do you
look
think
at it
Lamine
from
Yamal will reach? Do you think Lamine Yamal is like?
يا حبيبي, you have to look at it from their perspective, not ours. Once again, you are Barcelona. This is your future. Why would you sell him for any less than like 200 million?
Because he's 16 years old.
Better. That's exactly why
you
he's
can
worth
replace him with a lot of good players around in the
Yeah, and
world.
that's exactly why
You can go bid.
he's
You can
worth
200 million. You can go bid for Mbappe.
Yeah.
Would you rather
that's
have
why.
Mbappe or Lamine Yamal?
Ya Allah. Ya akhi, why are you telling me from our perspective? I'm saying from Barcelona.
No. Inta. If I'm asking you now, there is 200 million. You can get Kylian Mbappe in the chat, guys. If I'm asking you for your club, would you like to get Lamine Yamal tomorrow? Okay, not in 10 years. Or Kylian Mbappe? Who would you rather get? For Liverpool, Chelsea, whatever. Huh?
Kylian.
طب خلاص 200 million Barcelona will buy Kylian Mbappe. Will offer Kylian Mbappe what he wants.
You're actually proving my point without realizing.
What do you mean?
That's exactly why they want 200 million.
Yes, okay, 200 million. If 200 million, they will sell him. Go have Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is after the money.
Future. What don't you get?
None.
This is Barcelona's future. What don't you get? I don't get it.
Because okay, what if it's Mbappe versus Lamine Yamal? خلاص, they're gonna go get Mbappe. Because Mbappe and Real Madrid have not agreed on the wages yet. He wants so much and they don't want to give him that much. Barcelona can go break the bank, sell Lamine Yamal to Liverpool, 200 million. Liverpool have Lamine Yamal.
Huh? Yeah, Lamine Yamal would come to Liverpool.
Aren't you the one who said we're going to spend 500 million?
Ya Allah, how he's lying. Mo, it's late night. Read the super chats and let's get out of here.
Yalla, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's talking
Guys,
about.
this is the time when we do your super chat. War on the pitch, friendship off the pitch. That's us. Who's that? Ben?
I have no idea who
you're a Bayern Munich fan. War on the pitch, friends off the pitch. That's us. Who's us?
Who's us?
Who's us, Ben?
Who's
us?
the war with?
Why are you fighting with anyone, Ben?
Yeah.
Andrew Wright. I hate Real Madrid cheating diving team. Bayern for the win. What did he dive today?
I 7 Champions League, so I'm Hala Madrid.
I don't know. To be honest, I want Borussia Dortmund to win this Champions League.
That would be
Paris Saint-Germain.
But that's not
okay,
happening.
Dortmund. Okay, here are my favorites. Dortmund, PSG, Bayern Munich, then Real Madrid.
Listen, Dortmund is best case scenario, but it's not happening.
We'll see. Ryan, if Slot plays Salah as a striker, then I've decided we should keep him. Nunes needs to go for sure. Also, Husam called Sani overrated. What a fraud. Did you call Sani overrated?
Yeah, and you agree with me as well. So where do we go from here?
Lori Sani? Overrated.
Yeah.
I think he's rated just right. I don't think he's overrated at all. No, he's a good player.
Maybe he's a good player. Why does overrated now mean you're a bad player?
Overrated means you're rated higher than what you actually are.
Yeah.
Alexis Mac Purple Patch. Alexis Mac Purple Patch was meaty until November. Sensational until April. That's 5 months.
Yeah, that's not true. Anyway, what he's saying.
And has been poor again last few games. Evidence points to Purple Patch player. Are you? Is he?
He's calling McAllister purple patch player. Can you respond to him as a non-Liverpool fan so he can shut the fuck up?
No, I thought he started the season slow as a DM, and Endo in October played well, and then McAllister has been Liverpool's best player since then, and then lately he hasn't been dropping stinkers. He had one bad game that last game, just one when I call bad game.
Anyway.
Yeah, just one bad game, Ray. I don't know why you're so harsh on McAllister, bro. You literally DM'd me before and told me McAllister player of the year. Are you a purple patch opinion, Ray?
Yes, he is a. You know what he called McAllister at the start of the season? Yes.
Flop.
No, Argentinian Harry Winks.
All right. Yeah, I know. I remember that. Okay, Harry Kane for the Ballon d'Or, England's finest. I don't think Harry Kane will ever win Ballon d'Or.
No, he can, but under one condition: they win UCL and Euros, and he's like top goal scorer.
Okay, you think Harry Kane has a shout this season?
Harry Kane has a shot only if they win both competitions.
Okay. All right. Andrew Wright is saying Foden this season better than Vini and Mbappe.
No, I disagree with this take.
This is over. Andrew, you've gone too far. Andrew, you've gone too far. Come back. Yeah. And come back a couple steps, you know? You're like, go down 2 floors, Andrew. You were good. Go down 2 floors so you'll be in the right floor where your apartment is. What you're doing now is you're going to the penthouse. Just come back down, Andrew. Come back down, Andrew. It's too much, Andrew, Habibi. It's too much. Hassan, big up Hassan.
Big up Hassan.
Never going to get the caliber of players we had 10, 15 years ago. Systems have stifled true bowlers. The fact number 10 no longer exists. The word is to epitomizes this. Yes. The fact that Ozil can't play at the current moment is an evidence. The fact that the number 10s can't play at the moment.
Who's the number 10 in the world right now, Mo? The whole world. Who's the number 10?
Number
Nunez.
10.
Who else?
Darwin Nunez. Number 10.
Just joking, obviously. Who?
Yeah. Number 10.
Tell me, give me names of
I don't think there's any number 10 around that I know. Around the world, there's a number 10. The only one that is close to number 10, guys, is Jamal Musiala.
Odegaard?
Odegaard actually is a good. Madison is a 10. Odegaard and Madison. Musiala is the guy, to be honest. Is a 10. Musiala is the guy.
Even then, he plays on the wing, which actually proves Hassan's
because
point.
You can't. The new systems don't allow a 10 to float behind the forward.
Point then.
Yeah, Hassan is right.
Yeah.
Teddy, thank you for the super chat, super sticker. Andrew, Musiala is better than Vini and. Okay, okay. Musiala is better than Vini and Foden, but Foden too. Okay, so Andrew, now we've gone not to the penthouse, we've ridden a helicopter and we're about to crash. Because now you're saying Musiala should win Ballon d'Or. Because if Foden is better than Vini and Mbappe, now Musiala is better than Foden. Andrew, you've gone too far, Habibi. Come back to.
You've gone too far, Andrew.
Come back, Andrew.
Come back to reality.
Andrew, come back. Husam, who you buying if Salah or Nunes leave?
I want Ivan Toney, even though he's old. You know, there's many wingers in the world I like. I like Kudus, I like Kvaratskhelia. There's many people I like, man. There's just not
Kvaratskhelia is your best option, to be honest. You go raid Napoli, and before they sell Osimhen, Michael Edwards in the summer early, make the deal, done deal. Napoli playing nothing this next season. Kvaratskhelia comes under Arne Slot. He plays the machines and is very good.
So tired of your bullshit, man.
Teddy, Husam. Oh, we did this. Papa Beard. Football is more direct and about results. Flair is gone. Yeah, you guys said it. It's very true. He ruined football. Well done, Saka. Bottle. Bjorn Hakun. Well done, Saka. Am I seeing this right?
What's the result of the poll?
Foden 63%, bro. Foden 63%.
Oh. So he's probably celebrating the fact that Foden won the poll.
Would Isak cook at Chelsea?
Yeah, if they employ Jackson, any striker who can hit the back of the net will cook.
Yeah, Isak will absolutely be fantastic. Jack, how anyone respect Madrid? Spanish Man City cheaters.
Read his second comment. مرة واحدة.
They received illegal government aid and cheated. Yeah, that's why they're called the Royal Club. I believe Real Madrid cheated back in the 50s and stuff. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I hear that, Jack. To be honest, you're right. I am referring to Bayern versus Madrid match. It's literally war on the pitch, but they became friends after this. Thomas Muller during interview tells that a lot.
You think Bayern and Madrid are friends off the pitch? I don't think they're friends off the pitch. That's one of the European rivalries.
Heritage, respect heritage, bro. They respect each other so much.
والله على اساس ان اصلا Bayern have the same UCLs. What do you mean heritage respect?
Anna, did I call you? Why you're so sensitive? I didn't call your club anything. I didn't even mention Liverpool at this current moment.
Always sending strays.
I didn't mention Liverpool at this current moment. I didn't.
Go ahead, baby, go ahead.
Do you think you have more heritage than Bayern Munich?
We have the exact
Okay,
same.
I'm asking you a question. Do you think your name?
Cry.
Do you think, Habibi? Why you're telling me to cry? I'm asking you a genuine question.
Because we both have double Inter.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Do you believe?
Outer Milan in the chat, please. Go ahead.
Do you have? Why you're so rattled?
I'm not
rattled.
I'm
asking you a genuine question.
Yeah, and I'm giving a genuine response.
You know what the problem is? You aren't even letting me finish the question.
Further.
Okay. Do you think, as a name, a resounding name, and I'm not talking fan base, whatever, Bayern Munich or Liverpool?
Notice how he had to change his question because his first question was who has
because
more
the heritage. That's what heritage is, actually. That's what heritage is. Heritage is how, you know what heritage is, right? Heritage is not only by number of trophies. Heritage is by, Ajax have heritage, a lot of heritage. It's by who played for your club, who won Ballon d'Ors at your club, how your club is resounding around. That's what heritage is. It's not by the number of trophies.
Yeah.
Do you believe you or Bayern Munich have heritage more?
Us.
Don't Google anything. Don't Google anything. It's not about the number of trophies.
I'm not Googling anything. Why would
Google.
I Google, bro? Are you mad?
No, it's a simple answer. It's a simple answer. Which one do you think have bigger name? You know what name is? Like in the history, the older people. Go ahead. Why are you looking up something? We can see your eyes and we can see your screen.
Anything, bro. Stop being so sensitive. I'm not looking at
We
anything.
can see your screen in the glasses.
Wallahi al-azim, I am not Googling anything. Mo, why would I Google my own club, akhi?
Why are you Googling Bayern?
Why am I what? No,
I don't answer the question. Which one do you think?
Which one do I think what? I already answered.
Which one? Same. You think the same? Same names. Oh, you're changing to this?
Okay. Hold.
Anyway, are you gonna answer the question? You know this doesn't rattle me at all, right? At all, by the way. Wallahi, at all. I'm just being serious.
X2. Inter X2.
Huh?
Hold.
Okay, answer.
I already said Liverpool.
Oh, the same. Last super chat from Ben. Mo and Husam, Musiala or Bellingham? This is a very tough question. Answer, Husam. Should I answer first to make it easy for you? Why you're so sensitive? Why you're so like? I would choose Musiala.
No, I'm
over
actually
Bellingham.
thinking about this question. I actually don't know.
I would take Musiala over Bellingham. That's just me.
At your own club or like in general?
Yeah, don't do your club or not your club, because eras differ. From Inter now, Inter next season, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool next season. Like in general, who are you taking? And a lot of people are, but we need a right winger. Yeah, I'm not asking you fucking right winger or not.
I'm taking Bellingham.
You're taking Bellingham. Good answer.
Thank you.
I take Musiala, to be honest. Anyway, people, this was actually an unexpected good stream after a Champions League night where English fans thought that there's no hype about the Champions League. Literally, English fans, they're like, oh, why we don't hear Habibi Bahonta? All your tweets around you are about the Premier League. So you definitely aren't going to hit the other people tweet about the Champions League. Anyway, guys, tomorrow, 5:30 UK time, myself, Martin, Jamie, and Dan Potts will actually discuss more in depth Jack Grealish, and Martin will get triggered. 100%. And MHF almost at 5K, 4K people. You guys, your likes can get us there. We're actually
We can
only
get to 4K, by the way, without even doing a new, because MHF is not live tomorrow. We can get to 4K low key just if you guys share the video everywhere. Share.
share the video. Share the video and hit the like button.
There you are.
Yalla. We'll see you guys. Good night. Have a good evening or good morning if you're in Australia.
Footy Judge Mo tomorrow 5:30.
5:30. 5:30.
Day off. Husam is tired. One day off, Husam. Yalla, see you, حبيبي.
Bye bye.